What's up? What's up? I should have put on my Mozi Nation hat because this is so random. If you know who Alex and Layla Harmozy is, well, you're ahead of the game. If you don't, Google. But I was just thinking because that's what I do, that's what we do, and this is what I love. That his birthday was right before the Mercury retrograde, and it literally took the whole Mercury retrograde for me to get my book. Who planned that? Y'all don't have an astrologer. But I haven't actually pulled his natal chart, which, if you know anything about astrology, that is what we call an astrological chart. It shows where all the planets are at the time that you were born. And why that matters is because the earth is geomagnetic. So that electromagnetic energy that is all around us, it's pulled by the gravitation of the planets around us. So at the time you were born, depending on their situation in the sky, you are dealing with a certain energy. Now, do I believe that it just absolutely makes who you are? No, but it definitely gives you timing and tells you how to use the energy you have to get to the best place. Just FYI, you know, well, this is a bad example because he's a Leo, but being a Leo doesn't make you a drama king and a spoiled brat. You got to still choose it because you could be a leader. And in this case, Alexander, is it Alexander? But Alex Harmozy is a leader, Leo, and it's amazing. Anyway, he really, and I don't like a lot of people. This is really what made me think about when his birthday was, because I'm not really a groupie person. Like, I don't follow everything somebody does until honestly I ran into Layla. So my whole life I've been a retention manager. That's what I know. That's what I do. So I was trying to do a freelance online business manager. And you YouTube, you start watching videos, you start trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I ran into her and her videos and I loved it. So, boom. What does this have to do with cardology, any of that? So, cardology is the study still of the solar system. It's just a different metaphysical system, honestly, than astrology, but it's all based on the planets. And this is just the cycles of life that our ancestors figured out a long time before we did, and we're just figuring it out and learning how to use it. So, boom. I am a four of clubs. Let me share screen. Uno momento. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna just share my whole window. That's what we're gonna do. So boom, right? This is a card spread. Now it's 52 cards. Every day has their own card. Let's see if I can make it a little bigger for the YouTube. Oh, now it's cutting off. I have a different site. I normally do this by hand, but if I need to do it, that's what I do. Still cutting off a piece. Hold on, y'all. I know this is live. I'm gonna have to cut this up probably. But anyway, this is my spread. I am a four of clubs. Four of clubs is mental peace, clarity. We love systems. We really use knowledge to build something upon it. We're a four. We're about stability, but we're still not grown. There's still 5, 6 to king, queen in there somewhere. But I am a four of clubs. Boom. Alex's birthday. It just happened to be right before his book launch, so it stood out to me. August 18th, year older. He is an 8 of clubs. Y'all see this? 8 of clubs. Okay, this Alex is, yeah. Go back to my day. Oh, look, 8 of club in Mars. This is why I think he's great. He motivates me. He pushes me. He activates me to really go to the next step. So if you know anything about cardology and you're watching this right now, what is your Mars card? Who is that card? And how can you interact with them so they push you? Now every 8 of clubs ain't doing what they have to do. Don't be clear, but he is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. 8 of clubs, matter of fact, boom, 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 boom. Click here for meanings. I'm going to show you what it says. And I try to do things and give y'all tools so you can physically see it yourself. Eight of Clubs, all these days. You see, August 18th, Leo. I ain't reading all this, but overall it's saying that they're analytical. And it is a fixed card, which means it does not move. It's immovable. Here it says it's the power card. They have a strong sense of purpose and they have the drive to achieve their goals. Please tell me this does not. Just listen to this. They are focused and determined and will work tirelessly to overcome obstacles in their path. Please, if anybody knows anything about Mozi, this is him. He is an Eight of Clubs, and most importantly, he's a Leo Eight of Clubs. So, moral of the story: Leos have that pure energy when it comes to our life path, because some of us have cards and other cards because we're not Leos. We're not ruled by the sun, but Leos are all what they are. They are what they are. But success, creativity, quick learning, brilliance, talented, magnetism, musical, photogenic, graceful, victorious. These are just things describing the Eight of Clubs. And again, this just describes him. But he motivates me. So boom, I was like, okay, let me go see what Layla's card is. Just curious. So boom, let's go to that screen. July 13th, 1992, which I realized her birthday was right next to his because they came out with the videos like a couple weeks after his launch talking about her birthday. And, she just wasn't feeling it. And I get that. And then I pulled up her birthday and realized she's a Cancer. And Cancer's birthdays, we just be like, WTF some years. Well, I guess everybody has that, but I'm a Cancer, so I'm biased. Okay, I have a Cancer sun and a Cancer Venus and a Cancer ascendant and a Cancer Chiron. I am hella biased towards the energy because it's something I understand. Which one explains why I like her. But two, she is a two of diamonds. Now, a two of diamonds, twos, they're people. They require, that connection with others. And diamonds are value. So eight are power cards and clubs are mental, by the way, for him. But she had two of diamonds. Let's go back to my spread. Let's go back just real quick. Mm-hmm. So where is the two of diamonds in my spread? Let's see. Oh, look, it's Mercury. Just in case you don't know what Mercury means, that is really in this situation how you think and how you communicate. So a two of diamonds, Layla Hormozi's who I found first, because she was speaking my actual language. I've yet to find a flaw in anything she's ever said, because she is amazing. What? But look. Alex and Layla, if this gets back to you, hi, I'm an astrologer. I also do numerology, human design, and cardology. And most importantly, JP Morgan said millionaires don't need astrologers, but billionaires do. Because honestly, you just can't make this shit up. Like when you start getting that timing right, it is off the chain. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. But she's a two of diamonds. So you communicate value out of all things. Like, so of course, a two of diamonds, all of them talk about business. Okay. I don't care. Now, the level of business is different. You have the fraud, the scammers, to clearly the billionaires. But look, they talk about business. They got that money. Okay. What does it say? They have a natural talent for business and finance, often building their own successful business and investing wisely in the stock market. Key words: meetings, business partnerships, coaches, okay, roommates, project managers, a wheeler dealer, spiritually victorious, a magician. Okay, and she do that stuff. And I really want you guys to think about how Alex describes her. So when he describes her, he's like, oh my gosh, she's such great with people. I need her. She's the one really willing and dealing in the mouthpiece because that is exactly who she is supposed to be. Now, keep in mind, both of them are in my spread. So I'm going to go back to her spread because I want you to look at something because she's a two of diamonds. Where is he to her? Dun, dun, dun. It's loading. Okay. This is good website. but it always loads slow. AquariusMaximus.com. If you don't know who Aquarius Maximus is, I suggest you follow her. She is the cardology queen. I actually took Cardology 101 from her mother. They're amazing people. She's really good at predictions, and now it's not loading. Here we go. Oh, look, boom, right? She is a two of diamonds. Y'all see that two of diamonds? He is an eight of clubs. He is her Venus card. Don't we love Venus? She love that man. And he loves her. Like they probably don't even know what their connection is. And then she got a Jack of Spades Mercury card. Like, can we talk about the United States is a Jack of Diamonds? So a Jack of Spades is everything Jack, okay? A Jack of all trades. Like she can talk that talk. She could walk that walk. Anything that she actually put her mind to, she could probably do. Like, anyway, this is why I love my life path too, because that's really who I am. That's really who we have the same life path. That's really why I thought it was crazy, because I am doing a 180 on my life. And the things they teach, I'm not going to say they're new. I did coaching. I did sales coaching. Everything he talked about is something I did, but I didn't even know how valuable it was. I didn't know that this was a skill that I could create a life with. And I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do my own thing too. I'm going to create this skill because I'm going to be an astrologer. I'm going to do metaphysics. I'm not going to still have a job. We're not even going to tell those lies too much longer. But I'm working, but that is not who I am or who I'm created to be, right? But anyway, Alex and Layla. She is a two of diamonds. He's an eight of clubs. So that connection right there is always going to be mind blowing for them. Like, I just think that's great. But most importantly, let's talk about. So Cardology, it shows you your yearly, daily, monthly, I think 52-day cycles, right? 7-year cycles. There's a cycle for everything. That is really the video I should be recording right now, because I have a video about cycles that I need to get done, but it's amazing. If you're watching this in the month of September, October, please understand it's the planning phase for next year. So if you're trying to plan something for 2024 in January, whatever year this is, if it's Libra season, baby, it's time to get your plan together for the next year. We have the next 45 days to get 2-3 goals, some affirmations together. And then the 45 days after that, we're going to plant the seeds. Like, what do we need to gain? What do we need to read? Who do we need to talk to start making this shift in the right direction? And this also happens on your birthday. If you want to talk about a book of reading, I am Artemis on all social media platforms, okay? You could click the link in the bio, or you could always just DM me. You could follow, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Because over time, I am going to talk about it all, and I'm gonna try my best to do it all for free, because guess what? I am part of Mozi Nation. I literally went to go get a job. I just started because I'm going to the drawing board and I want to give everything away for free, but I still got bills, so I had to go do something else while I give away everything I want for free and not worry about it. Because literally, let's go to Alex. So this is my destiny, know your destiny cards, just because, again, the tools I have are a little more complicated, and more importantly, I'm trying to get, if you watch this and you want to start digging around, I want to give you free tools. I like this because I like this little calendar over here that y'all see. Let me blow it up a little bit more since I can. But boom. So this is Alex's birth card, 8 of clubs, right? So yearly card. Now this is his year right now. As you see, it better not be a change in his health, but it's definitely going to be a change in his life this year, whether it's moving, business, it changing his lifestyle with appearance. That can bring restlessness, possibly dissatisfaction. This is crazy because he just released the episode today, and I'm not going to say he was dissatisfied for anything, but it's definitely giving 5 of spades, because he spent the last 2 years doing this launch for the book. I wish I had my book. I should go get it. I think it's in the car in my book bag, because look, I carry it everywhere I go, y'all, because it's note filled. Because when I say I'm coming out swinging, whenever I come out, I'm coming out swinging. my Mozi Nation hat because, I bought books to give to other people because we winning, period. When the 8 of clubs tell you how to win, you fucking listen. When the 2 of diamonds tell you how to go get money and how to manage people, you listen. That's it. You don't take nothing else away from this. Listen to an 8 of clubs and a 2 of diamonds when it comes to making money and achieving goals. Back to what's on my screen. Let's talk about last year. Last year, Alex was a 10 of diamonds. The last day of 10 of diamonds was August 17th, 2023, right before his birthday. Baby, read what this is about. This is about financial success, and 10s deal with people too. It ain't here, but 10 of diamonds, we talking about money, large sums of money. Did you see his book launch? Was that not a peak of a 10 of diamonds year? Like, did he not put in the work? Baby, you can't make that shit up. You can't make it up. 10 of diamonds is considered the pinnacle. He did that. He did that. I have multiple personalities, I guess. But anyway, because he did that. Just he did that. I don't know what else to say. He had his financial success. Did he not? And I'm waiting on another book. I want the green book. Isn't it Money Management Systems? I think that's what it should be. But anyway, but it's showing you where he is. And see, this year he's changing. Next year he's a 6 of diamonds. If you go back to my spread, 6 of diamonds is my Jupiter card. So best believe I'm on this man like white on rice. Okay. Whatever he posts, I'm watching. Whatever he published, I'm reading. Whatever he talk with whoever he talking to on a podcast, I promise I'm listening. I'm only making this video because I need y'all to understand you do too. And if you know Mozi Nation, like, you know what? Y'all don't gotta listen. We just gonna take over. This recession go hit, and all of us gonna come up because we listening to an 8 of clubs and a 2 of diamonds. And then 6 of diamonds, that's my Jupiter card, baby. So I know if I follow him and I give, I will be undefeated. Now, giving, I forgot to say. So 8 of clubs, right? They turn into a 9 of diamonds, 9 of hearts. Now, 9 of hearts, that is like unconditional love to the max, okay? We're talking about giving from the heart. What does he always talk about? Give it away. He really just has a heart for the people. So after you turn 30, you really start to embody more of your transformation card than anything else is what I notice when I give these readings. But look, 9 of hearts, creativity, intuition, compassion. It's a culmination of things. Culmination of 1 through 8. Okay? This is about completion. I promise you. He is doing exactly what he's supposed to do this life. You can't tell me he's not. Do you not see it? Do you not see it? Do you not see it? And if you don't know who Alex Hormozi is and you're watching this, go figure out who he is and you're going to see it. But he is warm. He is loving. You could tell, like, he kind of comes off as an asshole probably at one point in life. I promise, if we would have went to school together, he probably wouldn't have been somebody I liked because he just has that attitude about him that would have made me be like, he's so pompous. But at the end of the day, a lot of them pompous guys, once they get older, they actually do turn into good dudes. They were doing the high school thing, and then they were doing the college frat boy thing. And then it's just like, ugh. It's like, they're not all bad, but they can be, But either way, he found himself. He stuck to it. He talked about quitting his job because you do have to go through a process. But attainment of desires, a wish, fulfillment, like that's where he's going towards. Yes, the 9 of hearts. Let's be real. I'm gonna get off this page because some people don't like the 9 of hearts. My daughter's a 9 of hearts, so I happen to love them because I understand, like, when you are turning into a 9, or if you are a 9, or if you have a lot of 9s in your spread, the answer to everything you want to do is honestly giving things away. It's choosing love. It's choosing to let go. It's choosing not to be attached. That's why he had to get rid of his business to get rich. He had to get rid of something he loved, that he nourished, that he developed to make money. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. And Layla, I'm waiting for her book. She got a 4 spades in Jupiter, which is living your best life. Like, she is really living her best life. Maybe I'm biased because we're along the same life path. They're just actually further along than I am. Technically, is how I would read this. But she turned to a 3 of clubs. Where my book, Layla? What you writing? You your cosmic moon is where I'm trying to go. That freedom. I'm gonna need you to write that book, baby. This is for us. But you just can't make it up. And I actually have not looked at her destiny card chart. So let's go back. So destiny card is homepage. Like I said, this is just the one I use. There's more than one. There's way better ones. This is just the easiest free one I could think of in this moment when I was like, I'm gonna record this before I go to bed because I listened to his podcast and I don't know what triggered it. Some thought happened because they do amazing things. And I'm like, oh, I was reading Twitter. And this last, I don't even know if I'm logged in on Twitter on my computer, y'all. That's how much I really just work. I do work here, I record here, and I do everything else I do on like some sort of mobile device. And no, I'm not signed in. And I honestly don't know what my password is. But I'm going to read y'all this tweet because, I mean, it's really just real. It was really just real. Follow Alex Mozi on Twitter. But I guess I could be full screen to read this. Motivation comes from deprivation. The horniest people are deprived of sex. The hungriest, deprived of food. The thirstiest, deprived of water. The most ambitious, the most deprived of success. But the thing is, one second, my phone scrolled. But the thing is, that doesn't mean the poorer you are more motivated. Lord, I tore it up. I'm sorry. I feel like that kid that couldn't read in class just now. I'm sorry if that's you. I used to judge you, but we all have our weaknesses. But the fact that I won awards for reading and poetry and prose, this is embarrassing. Anyway, the most ambitious people are the most deprived of success. But the thing is, that doesn't mean the poorer you are, more motivated. It is about the gap between where you are and where you want to be. And the fastest way to spread the gap isn't to become poor, but to dream bigger. Which is why who you know has the biggest influence on your income. If 4 out of 5 friends are billionaires and you make $100,000, there's a gap between you and them as an ocean. But if you are making minimum wage and want to make $100,000, the gap and thereby your motivation may not actually be as big. So, TLDR, too long, didn't read. You dream big and you become motivated as a reaction to your deprivation, not the other way around. Like when I say I shouted a little bit because it's true. Like it's true. Because then he be tweeting just like, just because you didn't make your bed this morning don't mean you don't got to make no money. Because I was one of those people, like I used to like force, I still do. Because I want to be a better person. But it's like, okay, let's go fold up this bed. But it's normally because somebody is in my bed when I get out. So by the time I get back around, it just is what it is. But see, now I'm over here reading his tweets. That means like that's what triggered me to have this conversation because I was like, that is some real spit, Mr. Hermosi. He, and the thing is, I only make this video because you don't run into people who are doing this out the kindness of their heart. You know, you don't have to at all. We would pay him regardless, but he consistently chooses to give away for free. Like if you need help making an offer or creating a lead, acquisition.com, he has his courses there for free. I mean, if you go to his podcast, The Game, pretty sure anywhere podcasts are at, I just happen to be an Apple person. You know, he even put his books out for free because he really wants to give it away. Now, if you want a physical copy, you want to pay for that. It is what it is. But he wants to give it away, like legitimately. He just wants to give it away. He wants to see people rise. And yeah, of course, at the end, he wants to make money off of it. He wants to see people rise to a couple $1,000,000 so he could take y'all to tens and hundreds of millions and sell your business. Ain't that what we all want to do? Anyway, back to Layla because I just haven't looked at this and then we're going to go because her birthday is July 13th, 92, I believe. Yeah. With